In the office, on the wall when you first walk in, are the electrical power boards. Right, so you see the air conditioning, that's the inverter, and bits and pieces for the second part of the house. That's the extension part of the house with the polished floor and the bathrooms, etc. So polished floor section of the house up the top here. Here's our other section of the house. This is the tiled section and the wooden section of the house. Key points with this. This one here, you'll see it says hot water. That's the booster. That only needs to be switched on, and switched on is up. That only needs to be switched on if you get 2 or more cloudy days, because that's when your hot water will cool down. So the hot water service is solar. The solar hot water service works brilliantly well. All right, but if you get a few cloudy days, it'll start to cool down. You just need to put the booster on for those days. Make sure you switch it down again unless you want to get a big power bill. The other important thing with this is the inverter, which is on the side here, so that supplies from the solar panels on the roof. That goes into an inverter box on the outside. Like all inverters, this can very occasionally make the house trip its short circuit. Happens maybe 2 times a year, 3 times a year. When it does that, what will happen is this button here will drop down. All right, it's one of those overload buttons. And what you need to do is then check your power points around the house, turn them on, then turn them off, to allow the power that's sitting in there and circulating around to drain out. Generally doing that once or twice will allow you to come back, hit that button again, and everything will start working. That's the nature of inverters, unfortunately. So once or twice a year it'll happen. It'll take you a few times, and it may take up to half an hour to reset. So make sure that's the first thing you go to, bring that on, bring it back on board, and then you're looking pretty good.